Hello, it's your friendly neighborhood dragon boy. And today I came back from work, all crusty and sweaty and disgusting, as you can see, to do more cleaning and more shit. Sorry, he requires to be in my arms or he'll start crying. It's really weird. Okay. I have to clean the kitchen because it's satisfying. And my dad, who works in a different state, when he comes over for break, okay, he makes a mess because he goes grocery shopping for food we do not need, and then we feast. They make food and it's a mess, a big mess. But yeah, I'll just show you guys my stupid method of cleaning. I'm gonna be cleaning just the kitchen, not my room, because I think it's more satisfying to clean some area that's really messy. So that's what I'm gonna be doing in a second. Oh my god, once I'm done, holding my child. Every time I'm at work, I come home and he's like this. He acts like I've been gone for years. Okay. Oh my god, he smells so good. Is that nasty? He's so cute. I want to squeeze him till his eyes pop out. I know I should have showed a better before and after, but I was in a rush because I didn't want anybody to come down and see me recording because that would be awkward. So I just had to start. Hopefully you kind of get the idea though. Great job, great job. Oh my god, dude. So I was starting to get frustrated with myself because I was afraid to break something. I don't usually drop anything. I'm pretty good at not, but I get pretty close. And it's just because I'm in a rush. I'm trying to clean as much as I can. I want it to get all done, but we had one of our, I think it's called like the kitchen cabinets that like started to fall off the wall. So a lot of the stuff are out of the cabinets and they're taking up space in, the counters. And I couldn't put them away, so that kind of sucks. But I did what I could. I washed and scrubbed everything as much as I could. I'm starting with all the big stuff. I rinse everything before I dip it into the water. And I want to get all the bigger stuff out of the way so I can start doing the smaller items. I do this at work too. It's a good idea to do because if you have a manager who's always on you about being faster, you could trick them by doing something big so it looks like you got a lot done, but in reality it was just something big, especially if you're a labor worker doing for me, I put bigger stuff away all the time just because it looks like I did a lot of work, when in reality it was just removing something that was taking a lot of space. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm also rinsing as I go because I didn't want to dirty that soap water. And then Arias was fighting with one of the other cats. He's an asshole. Now looking at it, I don't know why I haven't washed that damn pot. I just had it there for so long. I guess I was using the rinsing of the other dishes to fill it up. And then it would also get rinsed because it had some, stuff at the bottom of it that was kind of hard to scrub off, but still I should have been done with that. It feels like it was there forever. But yeah, anyways, I eventually do wash it. I do like to put everything in the water while I wash the bigger stuff. I think I'm finally washing it, but I like to let it sit, the dishes in the bleach for a while because I feel like it gets rid of a lot of the disgusting smell of cups and plates and stuff. And I'm just rinsing the blender. I hate washing big things, but I'm looking for a sponge. I don't know why my mom has these fancy sponges. I like the cheap ones. They're blue and have a scrubbing area, but I just started using that one. I do want to get the cheap ones because they're just more satisfying. I feel like I should be using like something that I don't have to wet my hands all the time, because they get really damaged at work, and then when they're wet it's only worse. But it's it's easier to scrub things with the closer you are to them, you know, instead of the sponge or the wand. But here I'm putting an oil weight, and this cabinet, I hate it so much. It's so deep and like hard to reach. It's cluttered with a bunch of shit that is probably expired in there. But if you want to see me organize it, let me know. Hopefully I can get rid of like most of the things in there, because it's really cluttered. And I could also do like underneath the sink. And then here's another pot I found that's, you see the bottom, it's like hard to remove. That's why I probably filled up the other one so many times. And then that's chocolate, so it'll come off as soon as I like rinse it. It comes off pretty easy. I am obsessed with chocolate strawberries, so that's what that little pot is for. I'm pretty good at cleaning that usually, but when everything's a big mess, it's kind of hard to just keep putting your shit away, because it's kind of like not motivating. Like, it takes away the motivation because nobody else is really putting anything away. It gets really bad, and then it feels disgusting just living in that area, you know. And then I just snap usually, and I just want to clean everything. Usually the best thing I would like to do is sweep like really well all the floors, and then scrub and mop. But by the time I clean all the areas above and the counters and scrub them clean, I'm too tired to start sweeping and mopping. And even now, even when I'm like putting all this stuff away, I haven't even started washing dishes, and my back is already killing me, so that's annoying. But I feel like I did the most important job, and that's just washing the dishes and throwing away anything bad. I just hate when I clean. I'm the one that cleans the trash in the house, and I don't like it when I just put a fresh clean trash bag and somebody will throw in something moldy that smells, and I have to replace it, or it's just gonna smell really bad. So I try to get ahead of everybody so that doesn't happen, and that's why I kind of ended up going through the fridge afterwards, just a little bit, not too like extreme, just because I was too tired. Here I'm just throwing some of the moldy chiles away before I put them in the fridge, because, you know, it's gonna end up in the trash anyways, because no one's gonna eat that shit. And I get rid of anything that's been there too long, like that Powerade. Powerade is freaking disgusting. I don't even know how people like it. But I do have like a system of how I wash dishes. It might not be like the best, so if you think, you know, if you have a better one, more creative, let me know. I have been washing dishes for a very long time. I think even before I could reach the sink, they would put a chair by the sink so I could stand up and wash the dishes. Obviously, they wouldn't let me do the sharp objects, knives and stuff, but I grew up washing dishes. I had games that I would entertain myself with. I'd pretend my hands were little dogs. I would just help me wash them. I would just tell them what to do. But yeah, I grew up washing the dishes, and it sucks, but now I actually am, I feel like I consider myself a pretty clean person, and not a person that judges other people when they're not clean, because I know like mental illness and disorders kind of gets in the way, or you get demotivated like we do all the time. But I do like to clean. Like, I find satisfaction in cleaning because I grew up cleaning, so I guess there was something good out of it. It still sucks that I have to, you know, still do this after so long sometimes, because it just feels like it was always my job, or something that's not really respected when I do it. I guess we all have something we're good at, you know, and we all do something that's useful for everybody. So I just finished cleaning all the crumbs off of the table so I can scrub it later, and now I'm just putting all the big stuff I already washed and rinsed away so I can have room to set up all the smaller dishes and cups. because I haven't even started washing, by the way. I just washed the big stuff. So I have to clear this little mat my mom has on here, the drying mat or whatever. And I'm going to show you what I do to finish washing dishes. I used to have, like, my dad eventually complained about how my sister did not really wash as much as I did, but that's because I'm older, so I liked doing it alone. It wasn't, you know, I didn't need her having to be punished with me. So what I did is I fill a bowl of water with no soap and I'll rinse and then set it to dry. So I don't have to have a lot to do. I can just do one every time. I don't know, it just feels faster this way, but if you think it's wrong, let me know. I will take suggestions or whatever, because everybody has a tip, you know what I mean? But I have been washing them for a long time. This is my favorite way of doing it. And the soap, I don't know why, the soap kind of goes away very easily. I feel like Dawn used to be better, but maybe that's just because I used to be better at it. I don't know what happened. But the dishes are practically clean. They just need the soap because I rinse them pretty good. I just like to disinfect them with the soap and the bleach and then rinse them. So, and then the bleach, I know it's probably bad or someone's got something to say about bleach all the time or whatever chemical we use, but it takes off that gross scent I feel like is left over in especially cups. So I like it, and it doesn't really do anything bad to us. So I'm not super into like using all natural products. I don't care as long as it cleans the things. I don't like the sponge though. It feels like too much of a rag. Do you see that? It's like too raggy on that side, and then the other side is too harsh. But I am moving to the rinse water. I think I dumped it and added soap water because the bubbles on my cleaning side, on my washing side, went away like the soap. So I had to do it on that. And then I only had those left to do, so it wasn't that bad. And I'd have to rinse those separately. I feel like it takes longer that way, but whatever. And I'm almost done. I'm almost free. Lucky for me, though, nobody came in yet. That's why I was, like, freaking out. I was trying to be as fast as possible because I didn't want anybody to see me, like, here with something on my head. You know, just recording myself cleaning like a weirdo. Just imagine, like, if you're just recording yourself cleaning or doing something and then somebody sees you, like, what do you say? I'm making a documentary about being an elf? A dubby? Like, what do you say? Like, what's the best excuse? Like, let me know an excuse in the comments so I can have something to say. Because the whole time I was working, I'm like, dude, my mom or my little brother could just appear behind me and be like, what the hell are you doing? And it's just so awkward. Like, what am I supposed to say? I'm just making memories? Like, what the freaking shit? Like, how do I explain myself? Anyways, I always feel like the dishes whisper thank you when I clean them. Maybe I'm just conceited or something, but I'm always like, they're thanking me. Because, like, I would hate to be, like, a dirty dish. You know what I mean? And then somebody comes around and washes me with warm water and bleach. And I get to my eyes and I lose my sight. I'm just kidding. And then here, I'm finally done washing. I'm just washing the sink, or scrubbing the sink, because it's been through a lot. And now I have to put everything away that I just did. I probably should have waited for them to dry more, but I don't care at this point. I just want to go lay down. I'm over it. But I don't like letting things, you know, like unfinished, or I try to finish them as much as possible. I do wash, like, those straws that you're supposed to throw out. I just feel bad for them, too. I'm like, damn, you're gonna end up in the trash. That sucks. And then I use this, like, dirty, what are these called? Paper plate to put in more of the crumbs on the counters. Might as well make it useful since I have to throw it away anyways. And how many times I clear up the crumbs, there's always more. So I do it again, a little more aggressive this time. And then I start organizing a little more. I find more plates to wash. I'm just rearranging things. That stuff is gonna end up in the trash because my mom later tells me I can throw it away. That and the other item you're gonna see, those two are gonna go in a closet in a box because we don't use them often. And that way it'll clear up some space. I'm washing the last bit of dishes. I can taste my freedom at this point. I still have to put that shit away though. But you guys won't get to see that because someone's coming downstairs. I did get rid of the water in the toilet, the guest bathroom toilet, whatever. And then I'm filling it one more time with soapy water. Not all the way, just a little bit because I needed it hot and soapy to scrub all of the countertops. And then I organize these. And then those are the freaking things, cloths, washcloths. Got rid of that and I sprayed it with bleach, but you guys are just gonna get to see how it ended up like that because my mom showed up. So I like how we're kind of turning into a cleaning channel because it's something I've done all my life, but I am so tired now and I need a shower because I'm disgusting. So now it's my turn to get clean without bleach, but you know, I will get clean. Let me know how I did. Rate me at a 1 to 10 how good I cleaned. And then if you don't give me a 10 because, you know, you're sexist. No, I'm just kidding. If you don't give me a 10, let me know where I can improve. I wish I could have showed you the rest of what I did because I did finish putting everything away and then I never got to sweep because I was way too tired, but I did scrub the counters because there's always that crusty food left over that drives me crazy. But other than that, I was done. And yeah, next time I'll do a better job and I can show you guys everything, hopefully, before my mom wakes up and comes over and tells me, what are you doing? You know? The good thing is she always says that before she comes downstairs. She always says, what are you doing? Or I hear her coming down so I could just quickly run off because it'd be awkward. It'd be really freaking awkward. But yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.